Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Aliens Dark Descent, where we're pretty much picking up exactly from where we left off here on Pioneer Station.
They're heading our way!
Trying to shut down the Cerberus protocol so the surface of the planet doesn't get nuked with us on it. And for some reason Mako is extraordinarily concerned about the fate of some guy she barely knew and didn't even like. And here's his data pad.
Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad.
Right, what's all this about? So, Anand, who was strangled, was following this Cooper guy, who was doing something suspicious, and got interrupted.
Cooper? No, that can't be. But I guess Anand was talking about the command room.
Then let's check it out.
Right, I've already placed a field motion tracker on this level. There's something in this corridor. Oh, it's a synth. It's a hostile synth. Smudge doesn't have line of fire. Okay. What are the synths gonna do? I mean, getting seen by a synth isn't gonna trigger an alien.
Heading our way.
There it is again. Smudge still doesn't have line of fire. Oh well. Now he does. Oh, no he doesn't. Now he does. Surely it's too close then.
Got you in my sights.
What's wrong with those synths, man?
They're probably protecting Cerberus. It's in their program. They can't fight it.
A buffet full of robots but no creatures to eat them? Ain't that some luck?
I think it's artificial persons now, Corporal. Maybe the critters understand they're not really alive.
Well, they're not, are they?
Come on. You know what I mean.
They're heading our
I'll
way!
tell you one thing I've noticed
Move
about
on.
these synths, they have really slow detection time. Oh, that's a hide exit. Where is it? What's
That
in here?
kitchen. Can't say I missed the food.
Nothing useful, but it looks like the way ahead.
Safe position taken!
This area is all covered by the first motion tracker that I put down there. Right, there's a contact down to the south, and I don't know if that's a synth or an alien. It's
That's
a synth.
one big lunchroom.
Try to eat there
Come
3
on,
times
Smudge,
a day.
do your thing.
It'll look much smaller.
Got you in my sights. You like that, huh?
Right, we can create a shelter here, but I don't really need it. Everybody's stress is at 0. Plus it would use 2 tools, because there's 2 doors that need welding shut, so yeah, screw that. Another contact. Oh, that one's an alien. Oh, bollocks. This is a bad spot. Right, shotgun it.
Over here!
Hunt
More
initiated.
signals incoming!
Okay. And there's a contact to the left.
That gun's a freaking
I
lawnmower.
think... I don't know, do I want to... I mean, there's only one motion tracker contact, and we are being hunted, but just one motion tracker contact. So,
Deploying motion tracker.
let's get a field motion tracker deployed here,
Motion
and let's
tracker
get into this
deployed.
room.
That was my office.
If you're having second thoughts, Hayes, I can always take you back there.
That won't be necessary, Hunslet. I'm good where I'm at.
Right, whatever that is, it's basically right outside the door, but it's stopped moving. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's another synth. Again, Smudge doesn't have the shot, but it's fine. There's another contact moving in. Seems to be moving a bit faster. This one might be an alien. Yeah, this one's an alien.
Looks like they found us!
Blast it.
Bring him down.
I tell you what, it's nice having 5 command points.
On it.
Grab this data pad. Nothing else in here.
They're heading our way!
Oh, that's some fast moving contacts. Those are aliens.
Looks like they found us!
The good thing about using this place to make a stand is that they're funneled through that doorway, so you can always catch them with the shotgun. But the door is pretty close to where it's exploded, so I think it's a suppressive fire. Oh, hang on a minute. Top right of the hive
Oh,
aggression. Yeah, there it is.
Critters coming your way!
We just triggered a massive onslaught. This is not a good spot.
Deploying
Right.
sentry gun.
I'm certainly not taking a massive onslaught on inside this room. There's just not enough space for me to
Sentry
hit
almost
anything.
ready.
So let's get some sentry guns placed outside. Now at this point I still
Sentry
hadn't
activated.
figured out that when a massive onslaught happens, if you open the map, you look for the pulsing red hive exit. That's
on,
where the
team.
massive onslaught's coming from, so you can place your defences accordingly. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Probably later. Right, I'm going to get a mine placed up here.
Affirmative. I think we're spotted.
And here it comes. And it looks... I'm going to get a flare over
Let
here,
there
like
be
it's coming
light.
from that way.
Tactical
So,
analysis in
tactical
progress.
analysis, get some more command points back. And let's get some suppressive fire down this corridor.
Suppressive
Holy shit, that's a
fire.
big
You
thing.
like that, huh?
Oh, that's a lot. But we're handling it. This is alright. This is fine.
It's a throw.
Combination of, well, Smudger's heavy pulse rifle plus the suppressive fire, the flare for increased accuracy.
job, squad.
And the one smart gun that was facing this way, smart gun,
They're heading our way.
sentry gun. It dealt with it. Oh shit, there's more.
Shit, that thing's off. We knocked them hard.
Right, there's a signal at the far end of the corridor, but it ain't moving. So it's either a synth or an alien in a vent. But I think we're good. And I can always use Mako's office
Move
here
on.
as a shelter, because there's only one door. Let's get these sentry guns packed up.
Roger. Packing sentry
Keeping an
gun.
eye on that one contact at the end of the corridor, which is very suspiciously not moving.
Sentry packed.
And we'll pick up these sentries and grab those Xeno samples. How are we doing? Okay, we're at 4 or 5 command points. We've got 4
They're
or
heading
6
our way.
tools. Med supplies are alright, 3 of 6. This is
Hurry
fine.
up, squad.
Let's grab these samples.
I hate this job.
Oh shit. Oh, I can't use a grenade launcher because the one person in the squad with the grenade launcher is actually looting the Xeno samples.
Check your vitals.
Well, it's
Who
fine.
else wants some?
Could have been worse, I suppose.
On my way.
I did get interrupted, but nobody got hurt. Everybody's armor is still holding up. Nobody has any
Got him.
injuries.
They look intact to
Let's
me.
check out this office.
I don't hear him anymore.
And the hunt's been interrupted,
Clear.
so it's all good.
McDonald's office. Keep pushing. The Cerberus room is west of your position.
Move on.
Quick note about the music.
Quiet.
The soundtrack to
I
Aliens
hate
was
this
composed by
job.
James Horner. Now, you might have never
Here's
heard
your
of James
sample.
Horner, but I guarantee you've heard his music. Oh shit, I think something just popped out of... Oh, great.
Kill that bastard.
Yeah, we're going to get... No, there's another
spotted.
hunt. But don't worry, I'm going to sort that out. I can weld this door shut and make a shelter
Weld
and
that
rest.
door.
Take a breather.
And we could
Watch
use
that
the,
stress,
the
squad.
rest, because everybody's stress is at or about 70%, so this is fine.
Drone
This will also
reacquired.
interrupt the hunt. So yeah, James Horner. Even if you've never heard of him, you've heard his music. Because as well as Aliens, he also did the soundtrack for Titanic, Avatar, Legends of the Fall, Enemy at the Gates, a whole bunch of
Wakey,
movies.
wakey.
And even if you've never seen those movies, there's a decent chance you've probably heard his music anyway. You see,
You looking
James
for a
Cameron,
nice spot for a picnic
director
or
of
what?
Aliens, always likes to work with
Open
James
up,
Horner.
Sesame.
And he tried to get him for Aliens, but the studio was and
Drone
on about it. And
reacquired.
eventually, when James Cameron got his way and he got to hire James Horner to compose the
Come
soundtrack,
on, team.
Horner only had 2 weeks to do it
Coming to us.
because they'd left it that late. Oh shit, this is bad. Eggs. We're about to get hunted again. And
Kill that
unfortunately,
bastard!
the one
We're
Marine with the
spotted!
pulse rifle, and therefore the grenade launcher, doesn't have
Shit,
line
that
of
thing's
fire.
off.
Well, shit. Okay, we're going to shotgun these.
Watch out! Yeah! Don't mess with me!
Oh yeah.
Good news, nobody got
good.
face soaked. Bad news, another hunt. And this room is full of eggs.
Kill
Fantastic.
that bastard.
Let's
Is that a
rock!
hive exit in here as well?
Shit,
Might
that
be.
thing's
Can't
off.
quite tell from here. Anyway, James... Ooh,
Copy.
a damaged synth. I can repair that. And if I get it back to the Otago, it's going to be an extra engineer.
Praetorian on the way.
Oh, yeah, that is a hive
Our
exit.
sharp
Shit, a
Marines.
Praetorian.
Praetorian
Oh,
in
that's
the area.
bad.
Double time.
Right, we'll get back to the subject of the composer who did the soundtrack of this
yeah,
movie
it
later. For
smells
now,
good.
this is bad. Praetorians, as well as being really, really tough, if you don't kill them as soon as you see them, they just run off and heal.
take a break
And they keep reporting your position to other aliens and drawing them in. The problem being that if you keep running off after the Praetorians, which you kind of need to do, you just run into lots of other aliens coming the other way.
Got our scent. Look alive.
So there's that. Now, where did it go? There was a motion tracker contact
Zeno
up
in
to the...
approach.
Oh, shit.
Come on, team.
Right, I'm going to back
More
up to
signals
here.
incoming.
Eat that, fuckers!
Give me more time to deal with anything that comes through that door.
Let
Let's get a
there be
flare
light.
down. Because there's a bunch of contacts about to crash this
Looks
part.
like they found us.
Right. Suppressive fire.
Suppressive fire.
That's rock.
Ooh, that was close. One of them was about to jump
Praetorian
on
the way.
Matt. Oh, there's the Praetorian. Kill it!
Got you in my
Nope,
sights.
it got away. It's going to heal up.
Contact.
Oh, here it comes. And it's brought friends. Grenade. Oh.
Good job, guys.
They like to jump on you. And if they do that, they'll interrupt whatever you're doing. And one of them was about to jump on Maori, the smart gunner, and he's the one laying down the suppressive fire.
Affirmative.
So that would have been really
I
bad.
hate this job.
But this is the benefit of having increased critical chance, because you can just headshot or dismember them
They look intact to
and
me.
interrupt whatever it was they were doing. Okay, the hunt's been interrupted. There is still one motion tracker contact. There's a bunch of stuff to pick up, though.
Access
And there's
granted.
a door here that we can unlock with a terminal. Let's cancel the suppressive fire. We're back to the elevator. Okay, so this is going to be the quick way out, presumably. Because that door could only be unlocked from this side. Oh, there's a stiff over there. We'll check that out.
Roger.
Motion tracker's gone
Hayes.
quiet. Oh, the
we
stiff.
found
It's Cooper,
Cooper.
the guy we're looking for.
Was he strangled?
I'm afraid not. His chest... The creatures got him.
Rest his soul. Cooper was brilliant. A snob, but brilliant. Meticulous. I think he kept a private log.
I imagine you two got along well. Maybe we can access his log from the command room, just to assess his brilliance.
Got something on the tracker.
You looking for a nice spot for a picnic or what?
So, anyway, James Horner.
They're
Oh,
heading
there's a
our
lot of
way.
stuff in here.
Come
Ammo.
on, team.
What looks like resources. And data pad. That might actually be Cooper's data pad. But anyway, yeah, I
On
do
it.
keep getting
Let's see
sidetracked.
what's inside.
So I'm really glad that Tindalos got the rights to use not just, you know, the visuals of the Aliens movies, but they also got the rights to use James Horner's music, because it's
Let's see
amazing.
what's inside.
And the fact that he only
I
had
found
2 weeks to
something.
do the whole
Looks
score
like a
is
data
nothing
pad.
short of amazing when you consider what he actually produced. Oh, here we go. Cooper's private log. Yep, Cooper was a cultist. He's the one, or one of the ones, responsible for the infestation here on Pioneer Station. He may even have been the guy in the beginning that we saw clubbing one of the station engineers to death and opening up the alien crate and starting the whole thing rolling. But anyway, he's dead now. But not after murdering Mako's colleague Anand, who was onto him and realised he was up to something.
Well, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
What did I say? Egg-loving freak. Another case closed for Detective Hunslet.
Easy, Corporal. Cooper's probably responsible for Pioneer. And Hayes knew the guy.
Feels like I didn't. That cult. It spreads everywhere. Just like these creatures.
Yep. Next time we meet old acquaintances, let's remember that.
And once again, Smudge doesn't have a
More
shot.
signals spotted.
Move them forward slightly so he does have line of fire.
Got you in my sights.
Oh, come on. Alright,
Incoming.
fine.
They got our scent. Look
Oh,
alive.
that's not good. Well, it could have been worse. There's only one motion tracker contact. Oh, God, no. Now there's another one.
Come on, team.
And another one. Right. I'm going to face them here.
Affirmative.
There's some stuff there. Oh, actually, I don't really,
see what's inside.
I mean, I could use the med supplies, but that's a lot of signals. Let's get a flare down. And give
Let
myself
there
as
be
much
light.
distance. See, the problem here is the corridor turns. I don't want to be picking
Marine.
that crate up now. I'm going to need all of my guns to deal with whatever comes through that door. The problem here, of course, is that I can't give myself as much space as I would like because the corridor turns and I need to have line of fire. Oh, hello. They're not... Oh, of course, they're heading to where I was last spotted. Which is where Cooper's corpse was. But when they don't find me there, yep, here they
An
come.
approach.
Oh,
Looks
one of them's
like they
jumping.
found us.
It's a warrior. Oh, that's not good. Now you can interrupt it. or kill it. Okay, that kind of didn't work. Shotgun. No, it did. Okay, sort of. We're fine.
Burns! It burns!
Only one other contact.
Check your vitals, squad.
And it's
Copy.
not moving. Alright. I think it's probably safe
Let's
to
see
pick up
what's
this crate of
inside.
med supplies now.
They're heading our way.
I'm
Take a breather.
going to need to either
Watch
make
that
a shelter or
stress,
start
squad.
popping some happy pills here.
Move on.
What's that? Another data pad?
Hey. I found
Anyway,
something.
the
Looks like a
composer,
data
James
pad.
Horner.
I don't hear
So
them
he only
anymore.
had 2 weeks to do the
We're clear.
soundtrack. And what he achieved in those 2 weeks
Double
is nothing
time.
short of amazing. And even if you've never seen Aliens or any
Affirmative.
of the movies
Let's
that he
see what's
composed the
inside.
score for, Braveheart, Titanic, Legends of the Fall, Enemy at the Gates, you've still probably
Weld
heard
that
his
door.
music because his music was so good
Drone
that the
welding.
studios started using it in the trailers for upcoming movies that hadn't had the music done yet. I can remember I'm
Drone
watching
reacquired.
TV and a trailer for the Paul Verhoeven science fiction thriller starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Total Recall, comes on. And I'm thinking, I know this music. And it was the Escape from the Atmosphere Processor action
Wakey,
music
wakey.
from Aliens that was being used on the Total Recall
Come on,
trailer
team.
because they hadn't done the music for Total Recall yet, but they wanted to get the trailer out. And so the studio would keep using James Horner's music in trailers for upcoming
Cut
movies
that door open.
because the music was so
Open up,
good.
Sesame.
Ironically, the composer for Total Recall was Jerry Goldsmith. You've almost certainly heard of him.
Move! Move!
He's done basically every score for every Star Trek movie ever made, and also the
On
score
it.
for Star Trek The Next Generation.
Let's see what's inside.
I think he did Deep Space Nine as well. I'm not sure, but Jerry Goldsmith, again, wasn't given a lot of time to do the music for Total Recall, so they used James Horner's soundtrack from Aliens for the trailers. That seems to be a recurring feature, because a lot of the time the composer can't actually start doing the score until the movie's basically finished, because they have to time the beats of the music to whatever's going on the screen. So the movie needs to be at least mostly done so the composer can
Perhaps
actually
we should get
start
moving.
arranging the music to match the action on the screen. Which was great news for James Horner, because his music just kept getting used in upcoming movie trailers. Right, okay, Cerberus room, I guess this is it. Let's go.
Right now.
Get that door unlocked.
Looks like we found our queen. Right in the middle of the synth's maintenance center. Guess that confirms your theory on the creatures, Hayes. They're not even bothered by the androids. Incoming
Yeah, but I think
synths,
we're
watch
about to
out.
be. Got no time to place sentries here either. Right. Oh shit, here it comes. Alright, let's get a flare down.
Let there be light.
Thankfully, these things at least are... Oh shit, the Queen's coming in as well. Ah, and a whole bunch of facehuggers. Oh my god, this place is just... Of course it's covered with eggs. This is the Queen's hatching chamber. Alright, let's shotgun the facehuggers. Okay, the flare is
Keep it
doing...
together, you grunts.
We're mowing the synths down, that's fine. I think I'm going to need to use some tools.
Tactical
Get
analysis
more
in
command points
progress.
up. Grenade launcher, finish off those synths.
Grenade!
And here comes the Queen. Right, the synths are mostly down. Grenade launcher on the Queen. Yes, good stuff. I think I'm going to have to get some suppressive fire down and slow her and then start backing off and walking fire away from her. Although we're going to flare down to increase our chances of actually hitting her while we do
Let
that.
there be light.
Definitely going to want some suppressive fire. Let's start
Move
backing
on.
up.
Changing mag.
Right, Maori, slow that bitch down. Oh shit, she's charging! Oh, too slow. Shit. Right, Kubri's knocked down. Bollocks. Okay, too close now. Shotguns. Gonna have to burn another tool for more command points.
Tactical analysis in progress.
More shotguns. Come on. Come on. Kill it. Yes. Oh, that's still a lot of contacts. Look at the motion tracker on the minimap. They're not moving though. They must be eggs, which means there's going to be a lot of facehuggers in here.
Right now.
Maori got knocked
Stay
down,
still. Gonna patch you up.
so let's get him patched up. Let's use one of those med kits. We're completely out of tools,
Here you go.
but nothing
Good
is.
as new.
Oh shit! No, here from the facehuggers.
You like
Let's deal with those now, shall we?
Incoming.
Because I don't have any extraction devices. Let's get some
Deploying
sentries down
sentry gun.
so I can,
Sentry almost ready.
you know, at least cover the angles of approach for the facehuggers. Help me out a bit here. What was I talking about? I've forgotten. Oh, promotions for everybody apart from Smudge. This is good. Right, here come the facehuggers. They took their time, but this is fine. We've got sentries down. Right, we're good.
Don't forget to collect a sample for our good doctor.
Oh yeah, there's a project. I mean, there's a whole bunch of Xeno
I
samples.
hate this job.
But there's a project sample there on the Queen. We are now, of course,
Here's your
being
sample.
hunted.
Got him.
Um,
They look attacked to me.
Ooh. Anti-acid gel. That sounds good. Right,
Shit,
let's
it's
get
coming
this
to
room
us.
cleared, because... Okay, there's another contact. Fine, the sentry gun's going to take care of it. Let's get this room cleared, because it looks like there's a lot of
Eat
stuff in
that
here.
fucker!
And we should be able to loot stuff while being covered by the sentry guns. We are being hunted, though. And I think we're about to go onto hard hive aggression, which might happen during this hunt,
Come on, team.
which means another massive onslaught. There's a lot of stuff in here. Mostly ammo, though, which I don't really need right now.
Hurry up, squad.
But let's sweep and clear. This is the room where you first learnt the stealth tactics, right? Oh shit, here it comes, massive onslaught. And those sentries are all facing the wrong way. Haul ass, squad.
Shit, it's coming to
Shit,
us.
here they come. I've got to protect the sentries.
Kill that bastard. They're heading our way.
Going to the sentries at least, so that's good. Let's back away and get some suppressive fire
Suppressive
going.
fire.
And some
Grenades!
grenades.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
This isn't actually the massive onslaught, this is just the hunt. The massive onslaught will be worse. Right,
Deploying sentry gun.
I do have one spare sentry, so we'll deploy that facing
Sentry
the exit.
almost ready.
We'll pick up the others and hopefully
Sentry
get them
activated.
placed in time to deal with this, because here it comes. Get a flare
Let
down.
there be light.
I don't think I'm going to have time. I'm just going to have to deal with this with the one
Shit,
sentry that I
coming
was
to
able
us.
to redeploy. And the squad with suppressive fire and flare. And it seems to be working alright. Oh shit, that's a lot of signals. Oh, look at them coming. Grenade! Let's use those command points.
Kill it.
Wow. They are at least going for the sentries first.
Threat has been eliminated.
Okay. Hunt over. Well, onslaught over. Hunt triggered. But, I mean, it can't get any worse. We're already on hard hive aggression.
Come on, team.
So, I'm going to leave
Double time.
the sentry covering that door.
Hold on, Marines.
Why can't I cancel... I'm trying to cancel the... this is a bit of an issue. I believe I may have found a bug.
Shit, it's
And I don't
coming
mean
to
the
us.
kind with
Check
tails
your
and
vitals,
teeth.
squad.
Alright, there are still more stuff in here. Looks like a couple of eggs that got missed. It's not letting me cancel the suppressive fire, which is a pain in the arse
on,
because
Marines.
the guy doing suppressive fire can't run. So, awesome. Fantastic. I mean, the rest of the squad can, but old Mary there with a smart gun, he's just slowly backing up because he's getting ready to lay down suppressive fire. Maybe it'll
Check your vitals,
cancel it
squad.
when the hunt ends. Yeah, it did. Okay. The hunt has been interrupted. Mary is no longer trying to lay down suppressive fire. Let's get into the Cerberus room. Finish this mission. Let's also reload, those who need it. Get some happy pills going. It's going to burn through all of my med supplies, but there's no opportunity to... oh,
Affirmative.
more med supplies,
Let's see
more
what's
ammo, fine,
inside.
good. There's no opportunity for me to rest here and create a shelter. So happy pills it is. Still no promotion for Smudge.
Hurry up,
Then again, I
squad.
think he's rank
Alright,
8 anyway.
This is it. Let's use the cancellation sequence on that terminal. Uploading
Yeah,
it.
let's do that because I really
right
don't want to get nuked.
Now. It's loading. It's loading.
Unable to compute. Infestation has reached critical level.
What?
Option to override Cerberus Protocol Phase 2 has expired.
Hayes, talk to me. What the hell's happening?
Other considerations secondary. Planet surface is expendable. Option to override Cerberus Protocol Phase 2 has expired.
We're too late, Harper. There's nothing else for us on that station. We should head back to the Otago.
Well, shit.
Move on!
How come Company Director Price wasn't
Hurry
aware
up,
of
you
this? I mean,
sluts!
you'd think she would have told us. She's supposed to be the Company Director. Let's not forget, the reason we were able to get this far is because we
something
recovered a
on the tracker.
codebreaker from one of the Weyland-Yutani private security team members that Director Price sent up here to do this. But did she really send them up here to do this if the option to cancel the Cerberus protocol had expired? I mean, surely she would know.
Right now.
She's the company
Back in
director.
sentry gun.
But maybe she didn't know. In which case, she's incompetent.
Sentry
Or maybe
back.
she did, and she didn't actually send them up here to do that at all. And she's lying
Back
to
in
us.
sentry gun.
But then she gave the information about the codebreaker to
Sentry
us. I
back.
mean, she contacted us. Admittedly, we'd been trying to contact her since day one, and it was only when she needed somebody to come up here and pick up the codebreaker and finish what her team
Come
had
on,
failed to
team.
do that she bothered returning our calls.
Move! Move!
So, I don't get it. It's possible I've just found a plot hole.
Got something on the tracker. They're heading our way!
Oh yeah, that's where we need to be. Open that door from this side, which allows us a quick route to the exit. Well, it's not the exit,
it.
but it's the elevator that leads to the exit. Let's get down to the docking bay. The plot thickens. What's Director Price up to? I mean, she's not stupid. She's the Weyland-Yutani company director here on Lethe. You don't get promoted to that level by being an idiot. I suspect she's probably up to something, and I suspect
Don't get too
when I
comfortable,
find out what it
okay?
is, I'm not
Come
going to
on,
like
team. Double
it.
time!
Anyway, let's get back to the Otago. Promotions for everybody except Smudge, but he's rank 8 anyway, so this is fine. Not doing too well for tools and medkits. I've definitely used more than I deployed with, but whatever. Mission complete. Anti-acid gel tech project, that's great. Promotions for everybody other than Smudge. Only made it out with 1 medkit and 1 tool. Picked up an extra sentry gun though, and 140 materials and a whole bunch of Xena samples. So yeah, not bad. And I believe that's 100% mission completion. I even picked up every data pad. Hurrah! Right, let's get the team promoted. And then get ready for the really bad news. So, Sharpie leveling up. And what are we going to get? Let's have a look. Quick hands, resourceful, resupplies 1 ammo every time you rest, but no Deadeye. Crit and dismemberment chance. Awesome skill. Stacks up to 3 times. Although you have to get lucky and get it every time you get promoted. But if you don't take it, you won't get it. No promotion for Smudge, but he's rank 8 anyway. Now then, Skirts. I've decided this is her nickname now because her name is S. Kurtz, so you know, Skirts. What do we got? Mind of Steel? Fast. Fast is good, but it's actually a waste of points if you've got a Recon Marine in the squad, something I didn't know at the time because he provides that anyway, and it doesn't stack. How about Maori? Okay, Bold is really nice, that'll be rank 2. Lots and lots of bravery, but Unbreakable Will is amazing because it allows you to keep redeploying your best Marines without them ever getting tired. So yeah, Unbreakable Will it is. Now for the really bad news.
You corporate ladies better start explaining what the hell happened out there.
It appears my superiors have been very thorough in their exploitation of Lethe.
Tell me something I don't know. The 77 Uprising. Does that ring a bell? I was there. On the wrong side of history, by the way. I know your fucking company would rather shoot innocents than lose $1. What are you hiding, Price?
Harper, calm down. Pointing fingers won't do any good now.
I'm sorry. Am I still in charge here? We need a plan, and a plan I can get behind. No more satellites or override bullshit. My men, these people, we need to leave, and soon.
We still have a few days ahead of us. Maybe enough to repair the Otago.
The Otago's toasted. You've seen this ship. It's barely a base.
Perhaps your chief engineer will know more on that matter.
It's worth a try. I'm sure Corrigan will help us out.
Oh, what's that? 30 days remaining until planet bombardment. Oh, fuck me. From this point on, you're on a 30-day timer. Enjoy.
Deputy
Corrigan, listen, these nukes. They're about to...
Save your breath, Sarge. I heard.
Then I need you to be honest with me. You reckon the Otago could take off?
Sergeant, you know her. She was made to last. With a bit of care and the right materials, I can assure you that this beauty will fly again. But surviving these missiles? Space? That's a whole different ballgame.
Can't just stay in low orbit like Pioneer Station?
You really want to bet low orbit will remain safe once Phase 2 hits? Hayes is right, Sergeant. If we want to escape this rock, our only option is a better shield and enough cryotubes for everyone.
All right.
Whoa,
So what do you need, specifically?
What?
A damn miracle. But specifically, a massive source of energy for the shield. That only solves one of our problems, though. Our cryo-sleep control panel was damaged during the crash, and we lost the gas mixing chip. Without it, hypersleep will be unstable. At best.
You let me worry about that. First things first, the shield. Let's have a word with that director of yours, Hayes. In the meantime, Corrigan, take care of the ship, but do it fast.
You got it, Sarge. Thanks.
Need
a gun, Administrator?
This isn't Star Trek. There's no shield tech in the Aliens universe. These ships don't have shields. They have armor. And they're not even that well armored.
See you
I mean,
around.
they're a lot like
Administrator,
real-life modern
what
warships.
brings you
You
to my
don't
lab?
put armor on modern warships because it's a complete waste of time. All you're going to do is slow the ship down, and any missile is going to be able to defeat your armor anyway. Instead, you focus on anti-missile technology. Although the
A
armor on
fine
the
study,
US
if I may
CN
say
ships
so myself.
here in Aliens provides minimal protection against projectile weapons, but the aerogels and the composites that they use in the armor will dissipate
Stay safe out
laser
there.
and particle beams to a degree, but you just focus on not getting hit in the first place. These ships do not have shields. This is not Star Trek. This is not Star Wars.
okay?
Dry fusion engines? Yep. FTL drives? Yep.
A
Shield
good day to you,
technology?
Administrator.
You're thinking of some other gaming universe. I think Tyndall's kind of dropped the ball a little on that one. Yeah, whatever. It's not the first time. Remember they were going on at the beginning about how the Weyland-Yutani Corporation makes all of the Marines' weapons and equipment?
This
And
won't
it
hold
absolutely
up.
doesn't. That would be UA Northridge and Armat Battlefield Solutions.
No watch-outs here.
Not
Trust
Weyland-Yutani. Then again, you have to be a
Alright,
massive
let's give
aliens
this one a
nerd
break.
to pick up on these kind of details, so the vast majority of the people playing this game wouldn't even realise. And that's fine, they have to give them some kind of challenge to overcome in order to get off the planet, I suppose, in
All
order to
right,
make the
let's
plot
give
happen.
this one a break.
Speaking of the plot, it's about to thicken.
Count on them, man.
Building better worlds, huh? Time to live up to your tagline, Director Price. Is there something on Lethe we could use to boost our shields?
Our chief engineer believes an external power source could do the trick. Ferro Spire might well have...
Forget Pharos. There's no power source like that here. I have a better idea. But first, I need some guarantees. Would my employees and I be allowed aboard the Otago? Will we be safe on your ship?
Do you really think we have time for a deal?
A deal is the very thing that separates us from these creatures, Sergeant. The one I'm offering is simple. I need to get aboard the Otago. In exchange, I will recover your daughter.
Cassandra. Is she alive?
As director of the Weyland-Yutani operations on Lethe, I have full access to the personal data transmitters surgically implanted in the colonist. Therefore, I can confirm that your daughter is indeed very much alive.
Where is she?
One of my associates, Theo Stern, is tracking her PDT as we speak.
Listen to me.
The clock is ticking, Sergeant. I need your word.
You have it, Director. Please, tell us where we can find enough energy for the shield.
What you're looking for can be found in an atmospheric processor. The same technology that allows humans to breathe on this rock. One of them, Sigma-12, is still running on standby thanks to its power core. You see, Sergeant? We did build better worlds.
All right. Send a squad there. I'll guide you.
So, in order to overcharge the shields that the Otago doesn't have, we have to recover a power core from an atmosphere processor. We're going to have to advance
New
to the next day
objectives are
first, though.
awaiting your review.
What's this? Yeah, fuck that. I can't afford to waste time giving up deployments. We're going to have to head to that atmosphere processor right now. We have a
nice
couple of
day,
wounded Marines.
Deputy Administrator Hayes.
Right. I'm going to use intensive care to get as many people back up and running as I can.
This one's a priority.
I
Understood.
don't think I'm going to be able to get Maori back. It's going to require one more physician than I have. So let's get Smudge
This one's
back
a priority.
up.
Understood.
And Spider. Because he's a smart gunner too. Oh wait, no, I do have enough physicians to heal everybody. Even Maori. Okay. Well,
This one's a
good.
priority.
Gives
Understood.
me more options to choose
Talk to you
from for
soon.
the upcoming deployment
Mensana
to
incorpore
the
sano.
atmosphere
Am I right?
processor, which
See
will be
you
the
around.
subject
Ma'am.
of the next video. In the meantime, hope you
No
enjoyed this one.
washouts here.
And as always, take care and stay frosty, Marines.